Alright, so getting ready to go shoot some homecoming photos for my daughter and all her friends. They kind of have their own photographer and picked their own location, and I'm just kind of meeting them there, and we're going to break off and take some. It's not ideal. I have a plan, and that's all that matters. As long as you plan in advance, and you know, Google Maps is really good for kind of getting an idea of the area, and that's pretty much what I did was use Google Maps. And I went by there a couple of days ago at the exact same time that I'm going to be shooting, so that I can see what the lighting is going to be looking like. And anyway, I think we can make it work. But I just thought I'd take a minute to show you what I would normally take with me on something like this. So here we are. First things first, I am taking a leaf blower because there's always debris on the ground, and leaves scattered everywhere. So if you can go ahead of time and kind of, whether you take a broom or a blower or whatever, and just kind of get all that stuff out of there, it'll save you a lot of time, a lot of headache, and a lot of work in post production. So just go ahead and just get there early and clean up a little bit if you can. Next thing is I've got the Canon EOS R with my Velo grip on the bottom of it. I really like this grip. It's really come in handy. It's not the Canon. It didn't cost $400, but it's still really good. It's got the buttons on the back for the portrait mode, the dials, everything. It works really well. I really enjoy it. And you can also use it for you can charge it via USB-C. It holds 2 batteries, works great. But I'm taking the 24-105 f4L. Normally a situation like this, I would take I'm still going to take it, but I would shoot with the Tamron 45-1.8 and the 90mm 2.8. But in this particular case, with it being couples, I'm afraid that the shallow depth of field is not going to work, and one of them would be out of focus. So I'm thinking about, and plus being at 430, it's going to be a little bright. I think the f4 is going to do just fine. I typically like to shoot around 50 and 85, maybe even 105, 135, that range, So the 24-105 will probably work great for that. Also, on top, you'll notice I've got the Yongnuo transmitter for their Speedlight, and I have it on my cold bore 22.5-inch Softbox with, I don't know, whatever generic Amazon brand mount this is. So I've got it stuck in there, and also I put just a regular old light stand on it, so when Lauren is holding it up, it's just easier. It's just easier for her. She can get a good grip on it. Also, Peak Design slide strap. That's about it. So I'm going to break all this stuff down. Oh, also, I got a reflector. I don't really plan on using it. I don't ever use a reflector much, but this is a 5-in-1 reflector. If I get in a situation where, I don't even know if we're allowed to shoot here. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take a big softbox and a light stand and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so it might be run and gun. I hope it's not. I didn't clear this with anyone. This is something that she's asked me to do, and it's weighing heavy on me. Like, I can think of a dozen locations right off the top of my head that would serve better than where we're going. But it's out of my control. We're going to make the best of it, and we're going to get some banger photos out of it. If we have to do it guerrilla style or not, we're still going to do it. Also, well, that's about it. As far as gear goes, these two are my go-to for portraits. I love them. That 45 1.8 is a beautiful lens. But I don't know. We'll see. We're probably still going to use them. But I know I can count on the colors and the 3D pop and all that from this 24-105. I know this lens well. I know its capabilities. It's okay. We got a flash. It's going to be fine. So in order to not worry about filming during this video, what I'm probably going to do is either wear the chest strap with the Action 4 on it, or put it on the Peak Design shoulder strap. I don't know yet. I might not even film it at all. Who knows? But I'm going to try to. This might be a video later talking about how it went and didn't record any of it. So don't be mad if I don't. Just thought it'd be a good opportunity to show you, you know, it's you know, couples photos. It's not a wedding or anything, it's homecoming. So homecoming and prom are pretty much the same thing, photo wise. So that's typically what I use, you know. Boom, got 2 batteries right there. Oh, SD card, I always use Lexor. This is a 256 UHS 2. That's it. That's my rig. All right, I gotta get loaded up. We're gonna be there probably 30-45 minutes ahead, so we can kind of scout these places out. I have some good ideas, but I'll see you there. Hey, this whole thing is less than ideal, and the fact that I'm being this cool about it.
We'll wait until the end of the day to see if you're being cool about it. When things don't go your way, maybe they're late, or the sun's not just right. You just got to make what you have work and just be cool, calm, and collect about it. You know, you can always do some editing. She asked you to do pictures. You're going to take great pictures. It may not be the ideal setting, babe, but you got this.
All right, so we made it to location number 1, and can I just go ahead and get an ideal counter down in the bottom? So this is less than ideal, but we could probably make it work. Well, it would be
More right here. Oh, okay, what about the lighting? Sorry.
yeah, that was not ideal. Location number 2. You want to guess what it is? What is it, babe?
A field.
It's not ideal.
Not ideal.
I tell you, I'm not as upset about it as
The gazebo. I think you need to pick one of the 2 locations, and that needs to be the location. Having to get everybody to get back in the car and go to 2 locations, I think that's, yeah. You got shade. Or what about if they're right there looking that, I mean, would that look good as far as lighting? Like they're in the shade, but that's the background? Or would you rather this be the background? It's not ideal, I know. Use your imagination. Open it up. This is what photographers have to do.
yeah, I'm trying.
They have to make an ideal situation ideal.
Honestly, I like this path more than I like that field. All right, well, like I said earlier, this is not ideal, but I think we have something that'll work. So this is what we come up with. Now it's not ideal, but we're gonna pose them right here where there's not knee-high grass and stuff everywhere, and there's a nice, you see that buttery goodness?
Yeah.
But the problem is the traffic. I don't know if we're going to be able to, we just have to work around it. hopefully there's not like a wave of employees coming in for some big event down there, but I think this is going to be it. I think this is the spot. We got good lighting. I can even turn them and backlight them. But we're in the shade. I can control the lighting. I've got the gear, I've got the knowledge. My confidence is coming back. I'm gonna tell y'all something. About 5 minutes ago, I was over there in the worst photograph spot ever in life, about to have a breakdown. Seriously.
Yeah, for real.
And I think this is gonna work.
And then who said, hey, let's go check out that sign down there?
High five. That's very, very cute. Where's the rest of it? Is the other half of that dress in the car, I hope? Hey. Oh! So real quick, hold this.
Hey, Whit.
Hey man.
How are you?
Look good.
Thank you.
Yes, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay, so here's some of the ideas that I have. And we're gonna go in the middle here because it looks really pretty with that radius of trees going back. And then we got the sun. We've been all over. Yeah, it is good. So here's what I got in mind. First, let me ask, are you okay with PDA, like them being close and like not kissing or anything, but just touching and okay. Get a little closer.
Oh.
Don't act like it's my daughter or anything, man. Hey, come around. Come on around. Right there. Yeah.
My face?
Some of it.
Oh.
All right. Go back. What are you laughing at? That booger she's got hanging out of her nose? Y'all hold hands like you're walking towards me. And kind of look at each other while you do it and tell each other fart jokes.
They had him there. His sister graduated.
That's actually really good.
When I did.
I've taken 400 photos and we'll probably keep 5 of them.
Right.
You know how it goes. Well, less than ideal actually turned out to be
Pretty damn good. Never freak out. Show your cool, calm, and collect, and they won't freak out.
You telling me to never freak out?
Yeah. You telling me?
I keep my cool 99.
You didn't back there.
Because my daughter was involved, man. All right, so less than ideal turned out to be more than ideal. You want to do a celebratory donut out here in this field?
I want the air on right now.
All right, well, that was quite an eventful day. I'm pretty stoked on how everything turned out. I think everybody else was too. You know, they all have faith in me, and you know, right there at the end, we kind of pulled it together. Lauren came through with that clutch spot, you know, and her support. She's always doing her best, propping me up, but she did a really good job. And I thought about closing this out with on editing video about, you know, how I got the finished product, you know, in Lightroom. But I figured, you know, if you made it this far, I've probably entertained you enough for one video. So be sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Know this wasn't what we typically do, but it was fun making it, and thanks for coming along with the journey. If you do want to see all the finished photos, then you can go to my Instagram or my website. They'll both be linked in the description below. Also, all this video and audio were from straight out of camera from the DJI Action 4. If you're interested in seeing all the new features from it, then you can click this video here. As always, take care of yourselves. You know you deserve it. I'm Donny B. That's Snooty Pie. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.